Good morning, UK. Good morning, I said JA. Good night, JA, and to the rest of the world. Greetings. I greet you with love whenever you see this message. So it's welcome to my channel, Abuse Inside and Food for Thought. In my last video, I spoke about battered woman syndrome, and I also spoke about how battered woman syndrome is developed and the warning signs. Today, thanks to Healthline for this article, I will explain some side effects of battered woman syndrome and the treatment for battered woman syndrome. So there are serious side effects associated with battered woman syndrome, short term and long term. Short term side effects that may be seen immediately include 1. Depression, 2. Lowered self esteem, 3. Damaged relationships with friends and family, 3. Anxiety, feeling of worthlessness, feeling like they are out of control. Now, Healthline explained that research has shown that battered woman syndrome and domestic abuse can result in long term health consequences that can last for decades. That I know for sure. So, these are some of the long term effects that can take place. So, you'll have 1. PTSD. I'm feeling with the app because I'm not yet familiar with it. So, one is PTSD-like syndrome, including flashbacks and violent outbursts against the abuser. 2. Health issues caused by stress, such as high blood pressure, please pay attention, and associated cardiac problems. 3. Health issues from physical abuse, such as damaged joints or arthritis, chronic back pain or headaches, increased risk of developing diabetes, asthma, depression. Number 5, immune dysfunction due to long term stress. And the list goes on. Now, in my last video, I also mentioned that there are treatments available. Now, I will explain the treatments for battered woman syndrome. Fiddling again. Number 1, the first step to treating battered woman syndrome starts with the victim. And why is that? Now, if we want something, we will have to fight to get it in most cases. And with all the emotions, this will be no easy task. The victim must have a made up mind. It's hard, I know, but they have to have a made up mind to end the abuse they are experiencing. 2. The next step is to get the person away or get away, ladies, from the abuser to a safe place. Number 3, if that person is you, or if it is someone you care about who is living with battered woman syndrome, you or that person can form a safety plan and get away without the abuser, without your abuser knowing. 4. If you're injured, seek medical help from a doctor to have your injuries examined that you may have sustained. Yeah. You may need to consult a therapist with experience in PTSD or domestic abuse to validate you when the abuse is being detailed. Now, the therapist will help you to understand that the abuse is not your fault. Ladies, the abuse is never your fault, and they will help to empower you. And the treatment strategy that can be applied are, but first, Healthline explained that anxiety and depression can result from battered woman syndrome. Treatment plans for those conditions may include um, a combination of medications, antidepressant, antidepressant medications, and talk therapy to help the person regain control of their life. And in some cases, the therapist may recommend interpersonal therapy where they help the person establish stronger relationships with their support system. I'm going very slow so that you get this information. So these supportive relationships may have been damaged due to the isolation caused by the abuse. You know, sometimes you're in a relationship and the person controls you, you can't do anything. Yes. So you will feel isolated, unable to do things on your own. Now, I have to say big up to Soulflow TV. Soulflow TV is one of my favorite channel to watch. Soulflow would always say that if you are in an abusive relationship, any chance you get to leave, leave, run, get out, leave the material things behind because they can be replaced. The longer you stay in an abusive relationship, the bigger the price you'll pay for your health and the bigger the effects on your general, I should say, state of mind. Ladies, run, get out. Men, I know that you are in abusive relationships, some of you, and you don't speak. But it's okay to speak up. Because you're a man doesn't mean that you can't speak about what you are experiencing. You're not a wimp. Get help. Help is out there for you just the same. But ladies, I know most of you are the ones experiencing abuse. Please do something about it. It has been going on for very long. I have listened to a program where women stayed in abusive relationship for over 10 years. 10 years, a decade. It ain't worth it. Oh God, please don't wait until you have to create a pharmacy in your house because you're on so many different prescription medication. Don't allow it to go that far. Anyway, guys, again, I have to say I'm using a new software and I am not familiar with it yet. So please, whenever I am, you will be able to tell. But in the meantime, don't pay attention to how messy the video might be or how unpresented or my mishaps. Pay attention to the message in my video. And please, if you know someone who is being affected by battered woman syndrome, I beg you, share the video with them. And also, it takes nothing to like the video. Just press the like button. That's it. And help me to grow this channel. Do have a wonderful rest of today because that's my share with you. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. God bless you.